This episode of Vic's Basement is brought to you by EB Games. Support us by buying your video games at EB Games. Welcome to my basement, everybody.
Hi.
Happy Friday. Welcome
Happy
back,
Friday.
Marissa Roberto.
Thank you.
On the jet plane, off the jet plane from Europe again. You went to Europe again. Why did you go to Europe again?
I'm a European gangsta.
Yes.
Well, because I didn't get any French time in, any France time in, so I needed to go back and get those macaroons in my belly.
Well, I just got an email, actually, while we were waiting for you today. They want you to go to Italy next week.
You're lying.
I'm lying.
Okay. I'm like, wait, oh my God, really? Because honestly, this time around, and I feel like such a spoiled brat when it comes to traveling with the show lately, especially because we've been doing a lot of European trips.
Yep.
And can you hear me okay, Blake? Everything's cool?
Yeah, everything's good.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I feel like when this last trip came up, the France one, I was excited to go, but then I'm just like, ooh, do I really want to get on a jet plane again and just stay on there forever? Because it just feels like you're on this plane forever. Like they just sometimes, and honestly, it was bad because when we got there and all that stuff, the flooding was happening.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, let's catch everybody up because people may not know what the routine has been. And she's streaming the goddamn Toronto Blue Jays as we speak right here, okay? She's watching the game. Wait. I think somebody just won, didn't they?
No, something just
Everybody's
happened.
Everybody's in the middle
something
of the field.
Happened.
They're touching each other.
Yeah,
They're
something
looking
happened.
at each other
the benches
very intently.
seem to have cleared. I don't know.
Were they fighting?
Yeah, no,
Seriously?
benches cleared and something happened.
Okay,
well,
okay.
I don't
Anyways,
know. I'm gonna have to catch the updates.
We went to, and you may have seen this in the episodes of EP. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, by the way. But for EP,
even though the Blue Jay game is on, we thank you for tuning in.
This is awesome, and we try to keep her attention here. Not here, okay? But we went to England for Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Mm-hmm. We can say that now.
Yeah, Ubisoft put a really cool event on out there. And we got to travel around London and see some of the history of the city. Fantastic trip.
Yeah.
And then playing the game was a lot of fun. And then the following week, we had already been invited to Stockholm to check out the beta, which we are all playing, and some of you have been playing with Blake, actually, of Star Wars Battlefront,
awesome,
which was also incredibly cool. But they were aligned pretty closely together, so rather than fly all the way back to Vancouver, we extended the trip and we shot episodes there. So
well, you've been watching the episodes.
Hope so, yeah.
Yeah, well, hopefully you've been watching, and I love that.
Both of those episodes are on epn.tv.
Right, and all of the shows that we shot in London and in Stockholm are all up on epn.tv and our YouTube page. And that was a blast, but then while we were away, the Telefilm folks reached out to us about covering some of the Canadian shows that are going to be at MIPCOM in Cannes, and we did that last year. Got some great content for EP, but also had a really good time. And
I feel like you should tell your blow dryer story.
Oh yeah, except that we landed and the hotel didn't have a blow dryer. So the first thing I said to Enzo, our cameraman, Enzo, you got to wake up really early. You got to go find me a blow dryer. I can't go out with flat, shitty hair. And he's like, "Fuck you."
Fuck you, man.
Fuck you.
Go find your own hair dryer.
Which was probably the appropriate response. But I was flipping out, okay? Because I got to be in front of the camera with flat hair. So I didn't actually. I did the show, and I don't know if anybody noticed.
If you go back to those, it's when he was interviewing Elizabeth Hurley.
Elizabeth Hurley, and I couldn't even blow dry my hair. It was just like I was trying to. It's the saddest thing, trying to spike up your hair when you have nothing to put it up with.
Still on top of my hair. You just go ahead and you touch it.
Yeah.
It's true.
I was very pathetic.
Just behind
but it actually didn't look that bad. I just obsessed about it way too much.
No, you didn't look bad at all. But I think, it's just a natural thing for us to, because we're a little vain and we're on camera and you want to make sure you look a certain way.
I'm really vain and really insecure anyways.
No.
And then you throw the camera in front of you, and of course you're like, do I look okay? Which is so pathetic.
Great, but I do need to add to that story now because I didn't realize it at the time, but we stayed at the same hotel that you guys stayed at.
Oh, you did? Okay.
So
which is like
okay.
It's like a surfing palace where it's like a youth hostel in a way.
Yeah, exactly. That's a really great way to describe it because it seems like it would be like in photos online. It looked like it's like top tier, like super chic.
Yeah.
And then like when you get there, it's like this place is probably really cool in the 90s.
Yeah.
But now it's like not so much. It's like borderline. I would never recommend you to friends. So, they only have. So I go and I ask. I
No hair dryers.
I didn't bring a hair dryer because I never bring a hair dryer. That's ridiculous. Why would I bring a hair dryer?
Yeah.
There are hair dryers in every hotel that you ever stay in ever, so you don't really think
Yeah.
about it.
So you needed a hair dryer too? Did you say, Enzo?
So,
you gotta go.
Anyway,
get up early.
Well, because I don't necessarily need one if I
Okay.
just time my showers appropriately. Like, you have to shower at night and then
All
hair
right.
dries for the morning, so it's okay.
Okay.
I'm lucky in that way, but I forgot a curling iron. So I didn't do super rookie moves. I didn't have anything. I go to the front because at least I could do something with a blow dryer if they have one. But maybe they have a curling iron. I don't know. So I go and ask the front desk, and they said, no, they only have 20 hair dryers for 400 guests. And
that's kind of Europe in a way.
What? I don't understand you. Why don't you just have a hair dryer in every room?
That's kind of Europe, and they also do that with irons and ironing boards over there as well. So
and
just be wrinkled.
It was fun. The hotel was really because it was all flooded, right? Everything was flooded. So when I got to my room, there were just towels everywhere on the ground.
Yeah.
And the door was open because it's like little apartments basically. So you go into this thing, and I didn't know, and there's a bunk bed.
Was it freezing?
And then there's no, it wasn't freezing. It was actually really nice weather.
Okay.
But I brought 10 coats because I was freezing in Stockholm, so I thought I better prepare for this. I didn't need them at all.
Okay.
But so I had hotel drama. It's fine. No Wi-Fi. Wham, boohoo. Yeah. And then you feel like such an asshole because you watch the news. Yeah. And they're calling it catastrophe naturelle or however you say it. My French is terrible.
At least 16 people died, right? In the storm that you flew into.
Right.
And it took you 4 hours to get to from Nice to Cannes because you can't land in Cannes. You have to
go to Nice. Yeah. So, it's normally just a 35-minute car ride. Yeah. But so we're all just it's a van with a bunch of journalists and everyone's complaining in the back, and then. When you get there, you realize, oh my God, these people went through a lot. There were cars that were just piled up onto each other and just water still gushing in certain places depending on where you were. Our hotel was pretty high up and it was still flooded on the main floor. And then when you go to so going back to me not having a hairdryer or curling iron, I had to go because I just couldn't shower, so I had to go and I went to go to a salon. I found a salon when we were done with our one day, and I got them to just I need you to wash my hair because I can't do anything with it. And they were saying how they just cleaned up, there was water everywhere, and they couldn't. Man.
A lady died in the streets of Cannes. Yeah. What was the story there?
I don't know. I can't understand the news.
So she was just in the middle of the streets of Cannes and she passed away. I don't know what happened.
Horrible
stuff though. And I was so worried about you guys. Sure. But everything was okay.
Yeah, we were okay. They just canceled certain things that we were going there for. So the red carpet and things like that. So, it's fine. I just hustled more than the usual, but it's good because when you hustle and you get something out of that, it feels really good. I was on such a high from getting the things that I had hustled for while I was there that it actually made me feel good at the end of the day.
Was there a sense of solidarity with the people that stuck it out and toughed it out? You guys all kind of went through something while you were out there? Or?
I mean, just with the Canadian folks, I would say. Yeah. So all of Canadians, honestly, every Canadian is just so nice, and I don't want to just say that because I'm Canadian.
Stereotype.
I just feel when you're there, it kind of just feels that way. We're all in this together, and it was cool because I hung out with the cast of Killjoys and Between, and that's we were there to cover those guys because they were there for.
How were the Killjoys people? That's a cool show.
They were so cool. Aaron Ashmore has a twin brother, and I was talking to him. I just always thought that there would be competition if I was trying to compete. If I had a twin sister.
Sorry, I just have to say I'm about to bring the banhammer down in the comments, so everyone watch. Oh,
okay.
Some idiot is posting spam, so I'm gonna ban them. So I'm gonna have a little power trip of my own. So
nice.
Just so continue.
Right. I like the power tripping.
Ban away.
We can't even see. We didn't even open the Twitch chat. Normally we do.
That's okay. Blake.
Okay, Blake's on. Okay,
but tell us about Aaron Ashmore.
Oh no, he was just really cool. They were super sweet people. We met at. So Turkey was the country of honor. Mm-hmm. I don't know who the country of honor was when you were there. Oh, it was Mexico. Year. Okay, so everything had to do with. Turkey, so there were Turkish delights everywhere. Now, I don't know how you feel about Turkish delights, but I think that Turkish delight is disgusting. So
what? Why? So you just offended the nation of Turkey?
I'm sorry.
While you were over there?
I'm sorry, Turkey.
What happened to the Canadians? Are always nice and.
Yes, I am not.
I think your Turkish delights are disgusting.
I mean, I still I ate it because I wanted to be nice.
Okay.
So I was still nice to them, but I just don't. Like Turkish coffee is interesting too. I didn't really get it.
Right, yeah.
And
it's like a thimble of coffee that's just so powerful your eyebrows catch on fire.
Yeah, and at the bottom, like it's all just like residue of whatever the coffee was.
Brine.
Yeah,
it's like fish roe.
Yeah, exactly. But at the opening,
Turkey.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Turkey. But at the opening party, at the opening night gala, they just served like a big buffet of different kinds of Turkish food, and I was in heaven. I am actually one of those assholes that will stay by the buffet and like eat. Like I won't even take a plate. Like I will just stay by it and hover. Like take everything. Okay, I'm done with that, and I'll go for this one. I'll do this.
And you're tracking down the waiter. Is there any more coming?
I am that person.
Any other things that we could sample?
I am that person.
Yeah, that's
it's
good.
terrible. No, so I just tried a lot of different kinds of hummus. I would say there's this pizza thing with meat on it. I don't know what kind of meat. Whatever.
Yeah.
I just went for it.
Yeah.
But I did eat a lot of bread. Like all the baguettes are fantastic in France, and the pain au chocolat. Every morning you have like a croissant. I don't know why all they do is eat sweets there, but it's all I did basically was eat sweets and macaroons.
Okay, so you talked to the Killjoys people. Aaron Ashmore, good dude.
He's so cool. All the Killjoys people are amazing.
So you talked to all the actors, all the lead ones?
It was Aaron and then Hannah, so the girl that plays the badass.
Okay, yeah.
She's Dutch in Killjoys, and then I met the cast of Between. So like younger actors as well on that, but they're very cool people and like producers and so all the Canadian content there was amazing. But then obviously I met other people too. Patrick Fugit. Yeah. So Almost Famous Kid.
Yeah.
He's gonna be in a new show.
Haven't seen him in a long time. What's he been doing?
He was just in Gone Girl.
He was in Gone Girl. Yeah.
He was remember the lady cop who was the only character in the movie who wasn't stupid?
Kim Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was her like the cop right underneath her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so...
so he was stupid then?
Yeah, he was one of the stupid cops.
Okay.
Yeah.
But cool dude?
He was so cool as well. He's actually a huge gamer, so... and he's actually obsessed with The Last of Us.
Oh, right on.
He's obsessed with The Last of Us. So last Comic-Con, he dressed up as Joel.
Right
and went there. Yeah,
one of us.
He's totally one of us. He was really cool. So got to talk to him about because he's going to be in a new show that Robert Kirkman is actually putting together.
Okay.
It's called Outcast, and it looks pretty crazy.
Does it look like The Last of Us?
It does a little bit. He said he tapped into it a bit. It's about demonic possession. Like it's not about zombies at all.
Okay,
but it's more like a human thing. Just like The Last of Us is. It's not really about the zombies. It's about the humans, right?
Yeah.
So he So I feel like it's gonna be good. I'm a little terrified of it because I'm not into the whole demonic
Did you
possession
see
thing.
any American actors or famous people in really weird European shows that were being pitched? That you thought, no way is that ever going to come to North America?
Yeah, I don't, because I didn't really see any of that. No Americans in European shows, nothing like that. But I didn't go to like any kind of, I didn't see
screenings
really,
or panels.
Screenings or panels.
Yeah.
I couldn't really, like there's just no time. It takes a big chunk of your day to
Did
do
you
that.
see Gene Simmons walking around being very creepy and weird?
You saw him. That was the last one that you did.
Yeah.
I don't think he was there this year.
He's always creepy and weird. I see him a lot.
I
too.
was on an airplane once with Gene Simmons and Brian Provinciano.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Were they together?
No.
Because that would
But
be.
everyone was like, "Hey, Gene Simmons is on our plane."
Yeah.
And so I tweeted right before we took off. I said, "Well, Gene Simmons is on this plane, so if we crash, it's not a total loss."
Oh.
If we had crashed, that tweet would have gone viral.
Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
Dude, that's
no.
so nasty. That's like that's like
awful.
a 10 out of 10 on the Blake is nasty scale.
Wow, that is very un-Canadian of you, Blake.
But he is creepy and weird. And when he walked around Con last year, he just looked like he was just like a radar dish, sort of open for attention, just like. Everyone,
want me, love me.
I'm
shower
here.
me with kisses.
I am a rock star.
Ew.
Yeah.
I hate when you do that.
Kiss is
I hate it so
rock
much.
and roll.
What's that?
It's unfair to call Kiss rock and roll.
Okay, all right.
They're not a real rock.
All right, he's not our target.
They're like this. They're a rock band like the Spice Girls are a pop band.
Okay.
This
Blake,
All right, we're gonna have the
Spice
Kiss
Girls
Army.
were a pop band.
The Spice Girls were better than Kiss. That's for
The
sure.
Kiss Army
I
is
just
going
don't
to be
like Kiss.
after Vic's basement, all right?
Well, they can be after me. I just don't like
Oh,
Kiss.
all right.
What is it?
Okay.
Nights in
Actually, Gene
Satan
Simmons, I don't know if people know
Knights
this.
in the Service of Satan.
On the
He caught our money bag logo. I think probably when we were on Discovery back in the
Oh
day.
yeah, insider info.
Yeah, and it had the old money bag bag logo, and I don't know if everybody knows this, but we used to have our end credit tag was a big money bag logo would fall down, and I went, give me that, and I grabbed the thing, and we had this whole animation thing. People really liked that. Gene Simmons probably liked it too. And he said, "You got to stop using that because I have a money bag logo." And so he sent me a cease and desist letter, and he was threatening to sue me.
I wonder if he is also suing the people that make emojis for
because the money bag.
Because the money bag is in there too.
It's a totally superfluous, crazy. It's everywhere kind of.
Who owns that?
An image. I know. I thought we were safe with it when we used it, but I was certainly not going to go to court and battle Gene Simmons. I have subsequently learned that that's a big thing that he does, is that he
likes to sue.
Yeah, he likes to just stir the pot that way. So F that guy.
Yeah, F that guy.
Yeah.
There was a comedian that I met at MIP that I interviewed, who was great on camera, but then like off camera, I was like, you know what, F that guy.
Yeah.
Like he's kind of a D.
Yeah.
But and I don't understand why. You know what? I feel like it's comedians though that are like this as well. Some comedians that they're like so great, they put it on,
Yeah.
and the second like they don't really have an audience anymore, it turns off, or like it becomes all like they have to go internal, because I guess they're all introverts for the most part.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. I know it's when you're super funny all the time. I think you gotta protect yourself afterwards or something.
Right. Well,
I've heard that about Conan O'Brien, which is kind of
really
crazy. Yeah. But you know what? It's
all hearsay.
It is hearsay,
and you don't know like if you're catching them on a bad day or not, and maybe like this
People
whole
are people.
MIPCOM thing, because I can see how some actors would come to this MIPCOM thing and be a little disappointed, only because it's not like a media circus. It's more, big companies, all the money, like all the money bags,
it's
there
a sales
to sell.
thing, yeah.
It's a huge sales thing. So this actually happens twice a year, I found out, but it's all for buying TV shows and selling TV shows internationally.
Yeah.
So they want to have their show picked up anywhere else in the world, which is very cool because we don't think about that. We live in this bubble of North America,
sure,
and we don't think about the fact that these shows are far-reaching, and they can be far-reaching if we want them to. We just have to go out there and sell them.
But holy crap, is there a lot of terrible television all over the world, right?
Oh yeah,
and
terrible.
aren't the banners for them just obnoxious as hell when you're in this beautiful French city, and there's just like, my dog eats shit. You watch that on TV.
No, dude. I've discovered that dog TV is real. Like, there was a whole booth for dog TV. And then I'm like, so what is this? And you're intrigued because you want to know what it is. And it's just like nature and like birds flying. And like, can't you just have like a nature channel?
It's for your dog to watch.
Yeah, it's for your dog to watch TV. So when
even though most dogs can't actually see.
So I've already one up that. I've created the reality TV thing about a dog eating shit.
Yeah, you've changed that. Although I think that would be dog TV.
We should make a crappy dog TV like an old Fox News thing for dogs.
Yeah, I mean that could work.
Okay, there we go.
We do have
make a little Donald Trump dog.
I have to tell you that there was, Disney had a big booth there.
Okay.
And I tried to go into it, and then the security guy was like, "Do you have an appointment?" I'm like, "Well, I'm going to go make one right now. I'm media. Here's my card." So it was like a whole thing. And he's like, no, you can't go. And I'm like, look, dude, you can watch me. I would just go up to the counter right there. Like, they were so, my God.
Militant?
Yeah. But it wasn't like military. It wasn't like militant because he actually worked for Disney, which is they hired these people to like stand outside and guard. But I really wanted to go in because I knew they didn't have anybody there to talk on camera about the shows they're promoting, because they didn't really need to. They're just selling their brands, other places. But I saw people that were going into meetings coming out with big Star Wars bags.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm like, if I don't bring something back for Vic, he's gonna be so upset. So I really just tried to get in so I could get like a meeting to get this bag for you. I don't know what it was. I still don't know what it was because I see you walking around with these bags. I'm like, what is it? What's in the bag? I don't know. This is driving me crazy.
You're so sweet. That's awesome.
No, but I didn't. Oh, but I did bring back something else.
What?
Oh no! I feel like I got your hopes up with that. It's not exciting.
Okay, all right.
I mean, or maybe it is, depending. Here, this is from Turkey.
Oh, Turkish delight.
That awesome. Is from Turkey. So this is what
everybody got stuff.
Everybody, when you So you got
they're scarves.
You got to the party, and then you have to put these on.
And drape them around yourself. Okay.
So I guess we're being very Canadian right now. This is Turkey, country of honor.
Hello, Turkey.
And I got this too, except it broke, and now it's garbage.
Oh.
It broke in my suitcase. It was a tambourine.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, except it's broken now, so we can't do anything with it.
Now it's pieces of tambourine.
No, it's just pieces of tambourine. So, and normally I do this thing where, I bring back gifts, but you can't have a sugary thing.
No.
Bring back. But
You can save them for next week. Oh, scary masks. Emoticon masks?
yeah,
Is this for the my dog eats shit?
this is like my normal face every day. This is just how I like to go for things. Can you hear
Okay.
us if I'm still talking like this?
Yes.
No.
Oh, okay.
Do I
If
look
I'm moving my
terrified?
corner. No, you're making the oh no face.
I'm making that. I got a poop face, right? Okay, that's enough. That's very
Okay.
scatological.
Okay.
All right, okay.
Okay, then
I
I
have
shut
something
it
for you too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because I didn't go to con. I did not go back to Europe again.
You did not.
I played a lot of video games,
Mm-hmm.
and I played a lot of this this week. And the story is that
Should
this.
we share the story?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
They sent us. How's my hair, by the way? I put something on my.
Oh my god.
Is it
was
all right?
Fine.
Okay. We got this before you left, and we were scrambling to try to get this reviewed. We only got one copy because they were tight on, which we were totally whining
It's
about.
fine. No.
We were so spoiled.
It's okay.
but
It's fine.
we try not to have to share the stuff because we have to play these things at exactly the same time, and we
Yeah.
don't try to play them together because then we're influencing each other's opinions.
Yeah. It's
I'm
tough.
sure we've talked about this, but
Yeah.
we usually, for most things, are able to play the stuff separately and then come together, not knowing what the other person thinks. We don't
Exactly.
talk about it, then we just roll into the review. Anyway, we got a build of this of the starter kit for LEGO Dimensions, and it was broken. The toy tag for the Batmobile would not register with the game, and the
Well-
game you needed to get past that, and you need the vehicle.
Yeah.
And when do you see how much you need the vehicle
Oh my
in
god,
this
yeah.
game?
So, but the thing is that when because I was building this thing because
Yeah.
I had gotten it first.
Yes.
And then I started to build it. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
Oh, you
Like,
gotta build
'cause
every damn thing, yeah.
You dump everything out. There's so many little pieces. Like, what the shit is this?
It's called Lego.
It's Lego,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I understand that,
Yeah.
but we've played these Toys to Life things before, obviously, with the
yeah.
other stuff that we have, and everything's already ready to go when you take it out of the box.
Yes.
This time you build it, which is fine. It's great. It's fun, but not when you only have a certain amount of
You have
time
a
with it.
crushing deadline,
And then I
and-
have to go bring it to Vic the next day, and
Yeah.
I'm opening this box at like 6 o'clock at night, and then I'm doing it for I'm trying to put this thing together for like 3 hours, and I'm texting Vic. I'm like, are you freaking serious? And he's just like, you don't actually have to put it together. You can just play with the toys. I'm like, oh. I was too far in deep. I was in too far.
You really just need the tags themselves
Yeah.
to register, and then most of the character ones are all iconed, but the toy tags that you
But I
need
wanted to build them.
I know, and that's part of the addiction. So anyways,
Hang on. So the portal that you need to read the things isn't
yes,
included?
it's included.
It's included for normal people when they buy the game, but it wasn't in
Yeah.
the set that you
No, the starter pack had everything, but it had a toy tag for the Batmobile that wouldn't register on the
Okay.
portal.
I think
And-
people are confused.
Oh.
They're worried that it's going to happen to them if they buy the game.
No.
It's just the pre-release review copy that you got.
Oh no, it was a final build. It was
This
a
is a
final
final build, so
but
no, you
I
should be worried.
I haven't
It could
read.
happen.
I haven't read anywhere that the toy tags aren't working, but it could
Yeah,
happen
it might
again
just
for
be
sure.
because they sent it to you a little early, maybe.
Maybe.
But this is boxed and ready to go
Yeah.
for people to buy in the store. So it
Warner
could
Brothers
happen.
responded right away. They sent us a toy tag, so it all worked. But I couldn't wait for that, so I went out and bought another one, and here it is.
Oh, wait, so I get my own?
This is yours. You
Oh my
get
God.
that.
Hold on, does that mean I have to build it?
You have to build it again because
You
thank you,
motherfucker.
thank you for building mine. But I was thinking, should I build this? Nah, I'm good. But the toy tag's in here. This is the new one. But you
had
got
to
the
make
full.
it ICU in to go see that it works.
Yeah, you have the full game. It's gonna work. It's. But here is what happens with this game. We haven't reviewed it yet, so I don't want to pre-review it. But I have been so addicted to this thing because, well, I'll tell you exactly what happened. I went nuts, right? So I bought the
He
kit.
does that. Can I tell the Costco story when we're done?
Hang on, just before you continue, I checked online. I don't think anyone else is having problems with the Batmobile thing.
Yeah, I think it's.
I think
pretty
it was
rare.
just your copy.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, great.
So I bought the starter kit, but I was at the store, so I went. I said, well, I got to buy a couple more sets. So I bought Back to the Future, of course, and
And you spent $1
Portal,
million.
Portal, which is ridiculous. But the minute I heard Michael J. Fox's voice when I built my little Marty McFly, and then he
Yeah.
was talking to Batman, it was like, oh my God, I love this so much. And then I was able to build this stuff with my kid, and we sat down on the floor and looked at the screen and got the instructions, and she was just blown away by this. And then she looked at the back of things. She keeps calling Homer Simpson a minion. Because he looks like a minion, and Homer Simpson sounds like Minion.
Yeah, okay.
So she keeps calling, can you build a Minion character first? And so I started to, so I went and I bought a few more. I've got a lot of them now. But it is...
There's no room on the shelf.
There's no room, but it's so crazy fun to just build it and then see them come together, and then to see them interact with each other.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman's an amazing character in the game. And what are we doing? We're putting it right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
This I was very skeptical because we played a million great Lego games, and you know what it is?
What?
It's the collection of all those Lego characters that we've done in their games forever, but now you obviously get the toy part of it as well, and you got to pay for it, which sucks because it's going to cost a lot of money to get everything. I totally
Wizard
get that.
of Oz, though.
Yeah, that's coming on next week. And Ruby's dressing up as the witch from Wizard of Oz.
Oh, she's being the witch.
Yeah, and she
blended the good witch, or
she's being the evil witch. We're painting her face green.
Really?
She's 3, and she's
it,
able to be the bad witch, but she doesn't know that the witch is coming and going to be in the game. So that's going to blow her little mind. But it's the manifestation of the character collection that we've always done with these Lego things, but now they're real. Yeah. But you got to pay for that, but it's worth it because now you've got the cool little toy collection as well, you know? I think.
People in the chat are asking, is it a pain in the ass to show the little Lego toys and stuff?
Can we open it and show?
Yeah, nothing's built, but I think I'm going to do them as a toy table segment on EP.
Okay.
Yeah, because the toys are worth singling out and showing off a little bit. Like I bought the Scooby-Doo set, so I'm building the little. I went a bit nuts. And they have no. The Portal one too is ridiculous because now you're playing third-person Lego Portal with a portal gun, shooting and trying to solve puzzles that are ripped right out of the game.
That's really cool.
And they have Stephen Merchant's voice floating around. I mean, they spent a fortune on the voice actors, and that's a really, really big, great part of this. But they got the money. They got the money. I hope it does well because it's obviously expensive to build this and ambitious to build this. And I'm having a blast. I mean, I'm not done with it. I haven't finished all the adventures and everything like that, but I'm having a really, really fun time.
Oh, I have a question. Now that I'm seeing your phone here, it's not hooked up to there, so I can't send you something to show on there?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No.
I just have a special Lego piece that is taking part in the Blue Jay game right now.
There's a Lego piece in the Blue Jay game?
Yeah.
What is
so
it?
I don't really want to even say because it might jinx it because literally it's now 5-4 for Texas, and I'm very upset about this, obviously, because if they lose this game, I'll be upset. They'll be down 2. But I have so my boyfriend works for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Right.
He's actually the person that puts together the
He's
mound.
the pitcher.
Well, he works with the pitcher closely because he puts together the mound for the pitchers. Yep. So he's like the one guy that does it, and it's a pretty important job because that's everything to a game, right? So I have this little Lego piece, and we call her Little Mo because it's like a little Marissa, and like I always have my fist in the air because I'm trying to do right by people. So like fist in the air, always Little Mo. Yeah. And so because I can't be in Toronto at the game, he took Little Mo, and he dug into the pitching mound, and he put her inside the pitching mound.
Are you shitting me?
I'm not shitting.
So the mound that they're playing on right now has a Marissa Lego character inside the mound.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I know.
High five on that.
I know.
That's amazing.
And she was doing so well, and I just don't. Because we wanted to bring luck to the game, and I just don't know if this is gonna work now.
Oh, that's amazing.
I know. So I got excited because I always think of my toys like bringing them to life like we do in this game. Yeah. And we have an amazing adventure for a little Lego piece to go on. It's part of a Major League Baseball game right now in the postseason. I feel like it's very exciting. Yeah. We saw in that Lego documentary how the Lego pieces were on the satellite in space. Yeah. I just feel like what a great little adventure.
Absolutely.
Right?
And now
little toy
he will obviously dig it out and save it for you, right?
No, of course, yeah.
That's so awesome.
I know. I just hope that she's.
They got to win.
Back. They have to win. Oh my God, there's trouble. There's trouble brewing right now. We're in the top of the 14th, and there's 2 men in scoring positions, and we're down by 1.
Okay, I want to name off some of the characters here, and then we'll put this away. Okay, but good luck with your Blue Jays.
Thank you.
All right, they're gonna do it. Superman and Aquaman. There's in waves, of course. So Simpsons. The Portal stuff blew my mind. I haven't played the Scooby-Doo stuff. Back to the Future is really fun, building the DeLorean and being able to zip through time. I don't know anything about Ninjago or Chima, but those are included in there.
Yeah.
So I'm probably not going to get those.
No.
I've established on our last toy table, because I'm giving away. You have to subscribe to our YouTube channel and comment on the last toy table that I did. I'm giving away a whole bunch, 8 Funko Pop Vinyl Doctor Who figures.
I'll put the link in the chat.
Okay, cool.
Thanks,
But watch the vid, comment below, tell me why you want those. But Doctor Who is going to be a part of this, and I'm curious to play within the game and see what that is all like, because he's got some pretty cool characters.
Yeah.
But Ghostbusters is going to be the next big one, I think, that comes out next year. Yeah, it comes out later. Lord of the Rings is in there as well. I got I bought Gollum, and I went nuts.
Well, that's the thing, you will go into this, and I also feel like the little, the additional things, like if you want to get Back to the Future, if you want to get those additional toy things, it's great to have like a whole, because Christmas is coming, right? I know all these games come out during Christmas, so if you have like, a kid in the family, where like maybe or Santa or their parents got them like the main set, and then like everybody coordinates, where like aunts and uncles can get them like the other additional sets to have as a Christmas gift. I feel like that would make for such a happy kid. I mean, who isn't happy at Christmas if you're a kid? But just to have that, just to make it special, like a Lego themed Christmas extravaganza.
Totally, and to think about the long success of Lego as a gift and as a toy collecting thing, and to put all of that stuff together, and now the video games, which have trained us how to play these things efficiently and very well, and with a high degree of polish and cleverness. All of that stuff is in this thing, and I really didn't think they were going to pull it off. I thought it was going to be real weak sauce and not that fun, and
With our first experience of it, obviously, like it just wasn't good, and I wasn't happy at all, and I didn't know. And then I just start to get really upset because of all these toys that are out there now,
and how expensive. Yes, for sure.
How expensive they are, and
but
like how
you can spend $5 on one of those Lego minifigures, and now
if you don't want to play the game and you just want the Lego.
If you want to like blind buy the Simpsons Lego figures, you're gonna spend $5 on those things. But now you can spend $15 and you get 2 figures and a vehicle. All of it ends up in a video game.
Yeah,
it's amazing, and I just I feel I'm having a great time, but I just feel envy for the kids that this is the beginning of their experience with toys and interactive entertainment. Like they're starting at this level. It's insane. I mean, it's just. I still want
them to know the struggle. Like I still want them to.
They'll never know the struggle.
And they'll never know.
No.
They'll never know, and that's frustrating. Although I guess I don't know. You get kind of used to things like we're attached to Wi-Fi now or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But like when we were growing up, that wasn't a thing.
No way.
That was not a thing.
Yeah, being able to watch or play or do anything that we want digitally at any time that we want, incredible.
I know. Like I'm streaming this Blue Jay game right now, and I'm talking to you. It's amazing.
Well, that's the other thing that I like about the physical quality of these Toys to Life things, whether it's this or Disney Infinity or Skylanders or whatever. There's an offline play thing that happens too, right? Kids can get together with their toys, or adult collectors, which I'm thinking of starting a group.
Never mind, I need to rewind that whole conversation about Christmas and blah, 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 and whatever. If you have someone like Victor Lucas in your life, make it a Lego-themed Christmas. Get everybody...
Maybe a Lego birthday cake.
Or a Lego birthday cake.
That would be pretty cool. Okay, well, anyways, I'm a huge fan so far, and we'll have a full review, and we're actually doing we're going to do something cool because there are so many competing products like PES and FIFA and the NBA head-to-head that's happening right now. There are Rock Band and Guitar Hero, but we're also going to do all the Toys to Life, the Skylanders versus Disney versus Lego. We're going to build a whole versus episode, and we're going to put them all into one show. So
it's very exciting.
We will declare some winners very soon for all of these choices, so you don't have to buy every damn thing out there. But I had lots of other video game fun this week, and it started on the weekend. On Saturday last week, I did something that I don't normally have time to do, but I streamed Uncharted, the Uncharted collection, and I had a blast. I was probably playing for like 3 or 4 hours, and played through. And I haven't had time to go back, but I really want to. I played through 30% of the of the first game, and it's marvelous. Even though it's dated and it doesn't have the mechanics or the production of the previous or the successive ones.
Great.
Drake is dreamy. And Sully is dreamy, and that whole relationship, that bromance is awesome.
Yeah, the romance is cool for sure.
And hearing that music, like I play that game, I hum it like I hum the Raiders of the Lost Ark music. Aww. It's that powerful. It's that great, And
you just loved it.
I loved it, and I loved I really got how addictive it is to share that experience with other people too.
Right,
People were chiming in, and I was reading chats off of the screen. And
oh, cool. So yeah, you streamed for the people out there. I feel like I really should do that. I just never know when to do it or when to have time to do it, and blah blah blah.
It's hard to do it when we're reviewing anything.
Yeah,
because it's not really fair to the game, right?
It's not fair to the game. No,
you just get a bunch of sarcasm about
exactly.
You are shit at that game, and how are you picking up comments?
You know what? Everybody's shit when they first start a game for the first time. Like, let's just relax.
That's what was pointed out to me during the stream, because I was quite terrible, thank you very much, for a long time until I got my groove on, and then everybody's like, whoa, Vic knows how to shoot people.
Yeah, well, of course. Like, you just need to get the mechanics of it, first of all. Not every game is the same. You can't just pick it up and run again.
That was what was relayed to me, is that people want to see that human failure of trial and error through these games so that they can pick up whether it's for them.
Yeah,
and if we're just robotic automatons, Blake?
Yes.
If we're just automatons.
You got it right.
All right. Running through these things with perfect precision, then we look like we are just creating B-roll for some kind of pitch video or something like that.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
What's B-roll, Vic?
What's B-roll?
B-roll is the footage that we cut to in television shows such as EP Daily, which you can watch every day.
Heavy, ripe with B-roll.
Yes.
Because, we have to. It makes for a better show, especially when you're talking about TV shows and video games and movies.
Yes.
You want to make sure you can show all of that stuff. So that is B-roll.
The B-roll has been a huge factor in our long-term success with EP, because we cut to
this. You don't just want to see this.
Well, we cut to the most expensive art created on Earth. That's what we cut to. We cut to the biggest movies and the biggest video games. And with the world's best artists work on the stuff that we talk about. And so that is what makes...
And we're just the assholes talking about it. They're doing all the work, so we're showing you all of their work.
We're very, very lucky. And we totally get that. But that wasn't it. I had to put Drake away, and I'll probably get back to it maybe even tonight.
Drake.
We'll see.
I can never put you away, baby.
Definitely tomorrow if I can get to it. Although I have a match with my friend Christopher. We're going head-to-head on some
are you?
NBA 2K16. But this week was about Yoshi Woolly World. I've been playing that.
Yo.
Just reviewed that with Scott. I'm not going to pre-review it right now, but smiles.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Except I think I'm just going to have to juke Scott's copy.
Actually, there's a copy for it.
Oh.
And also the new Dragon Quest Heroes game, which is insane. But I actually had quite a bit of fun with that, and I think you'll be surprised when we show off that review.
Okay.
A little Star Wars Battlefront beta time. I've been playing a little bit more NBA as well, a little bit more NBA in preparation for my big tournament this weekend.
Sure, of course. Yeah, you want to take your friend down. I get it.
Played a little of the Chibi Robo game that's on 3DS. It's been awesome this weekend.
Okay,
this week
you've
has
had
been
a very busy week.
Yeah, there's been a lot of gaming, which has been really fun, and tons of Lego. Like playing through all the Lego stuff has just been so cool.
But did you go see any movies?
I just saw Sleeping with Other People, but that's for that. I think it might be out in some cities, but it's in next week's show, next Friday.
So next week's show, gotcha. Yeah. Okay, and we can't. What about movies that we saw last week that we can talk about now? We can't.
I don't know what's airing in today's show.
What The Walk opens today. We haven't seen that.
We haven't seen The Walk. We saw something though that airs today.
I don't know. Let me check.
Okay.
My brain's drawn.
Yes.
Our brains
that's
are all
kind of that's kind of the way it is when you're shooting stuff early so that it airs, and then you can never kind of know what's on the day.
And then
The Walking Dead season 6 premiere.
Oh yeah, that's in the show. That premieres this weekend.
Yeah.
We've seen the first episode, so you can watch our review on that.
Pan opens today.
Oh yeah, saw Pan.
Oh, you guys saw Pan?
Yeah, saw Pan.
Oh, how was that? Because you went on Saturday.
We saw it Saturday morning. Yeah.
Did you guys have breakfast and everything and hold hands?
No, we didn't hold hands and have breakfast or cuddle or any of that stuff. He didn't want to be all cuddly with me.
Oh, well, I mean...
He was a bit grumpy, actually, to be honest.
Sure, yeah.
10:30 in the morning to go see a kid.
To go see a kid's movie with other kids in the theater. I get it.
The review is aired, and I think it turns out that I may be the only critic in North America that had a pretty good time with this movie.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I've been reading just scathing reviews that it's a total mess, but I think that's kind of why I liked it. It was just so crazy. I mean, they start singing Smells Like Teen Spirit. for no reason in the middle of this movie. I said, I think it's probably in the review, but I said it's like George Miller and Baz Luhrmann got together to make something ridiculous. Then they saw James Cameron's Avatar, got drunk, and said, we got to add more color to it.
Oh, okay.
So there's like so much effect and
There's
so many crazy things and like song and dance numbers.
I'm a fan of the Baz, though. I'm a fan of the Baz Luhrmann.
Me too. Well, it's not them. It's Joe Wright, who's the director.
No, yeah, I know.
He did Atonement. Did you ever see that movie?
No, I haven't
That was
seen
a great
Atonement.
movie.
Okay.
And Hannah
and also
movie.
Anna Karenina.
And Anna Karenina.
Which I like that movie.
We've never said those words on
Anna
Vic's Basement.
Karenina.
There
I don't
we
know
go.
how to pronounce it.
Automaton.
It's probably Karenina.
Anna Automaton, yes.
Okay, so you
Yeah, I had a good time. Garrett Hedlund actually was fun for me. He's crazy in this movie. He's got like this ridiculous John Huston deep baritone. I'm the big bad guy, or he's a good guy, but I'm a badass and I can just solve everything.
That's a good voice.
Come on over here, Pan. Let's figure this out. We can do it. And he's just talking like with this macho bravado for the whole thing. And it was just goofy. It's like but charming.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. I talked to James Purefoy.
Okay.
At Purefoy. Is it Purefoy?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so he's Brit. He's a Brit, but he has to do in his new show. He has to have this like deep South accent.
Yeah.
And I tried to get him to do it for me on camera. He's like, I'm not a dancing monkey. I'm not just gonna do what you say. And then I was trying to do my accents. Like, look, I'm gonna do it. Whatever. I don't care. And then I tricked him into doing it. In the end of the interview, it was amazing.
And how was it?
It was so satisfying. It was great because I tricked him.
Did you say?
I declare.
Sorry, I'm about to bring the banhammer down again.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yay, we got
why?
another spammer.
Oh, what are they spamming?
I don't get it. What are
They're
they?
just spamming links.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay.
links.
Just
Okay.
like get a free cell phone bullshit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
Nuts.
All right. Anyway, don't click on those links,
Yeah,
everybody. Like, I don't understand. I honestly don't even understand how they make money and how they do business. 'Cause
There's no such thing as a free cell phone.
there's unless you sign up for 4 years and blah blah blah. Yeah, there's no such thing.
Yeah.
So speaking of, we Vic and I should be getting maybe the new iPhone soon. Like
Very soon now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So because and I always feel like my phone, my old device senses when a new one's coming. Like it always knows.
Is it withering and
Well, like the
Sputtering.
memory is completely full,
Right.
and then like it'll do like
kind
jetty
of acting
things.
like the Millennium Falcon right now?
Yeah, and the battery
Come on, baby,
is
hold
always
together.
like the battery is always like not. It just depletes so quickly.
Yeah.
So it's funny how these new devices.
Did
they
you
just-
upgrade yet?
Listen, no.
Oh, you
because
didn't have Wi-Fi out there.
I didn't have
You got to
Wi-Fi.
upgrade to the 9s. I know there's some problems with some people, but it does have a low power mode when your
Yeah.
battery, and it saved battery juice in my phone already. It's been successful that
No,
way.
like I have my little apple juice I take with me when I go to these things, so I was okay. I was all right. But something that I hate is that you have these transponders or the what?
Oh, sorry, I'm
just looking at what the link was.
Oh,
No.
like
It
you're one of those
was-
guys that clicks on the link.
I had to check to make sure.
No!
It was some. Vagabond Nights is saying it was RussianBrides.com.
Oh, nobody go to that website, okay? Don't give them what they want. Yeah, so you know those little like the plugs that you have to put in for your other plugs, like I call them transponders, but they're
Okay.
not. Like that's
Okay.
the more heavy duty ones. It's just like the adapters. That's
All
what it is,
right,
the adapter.
okay.
It doesn't like why can't I plug in my 3DS into those
Oh,
plugs? I don't understand.
I bought something. The power transformer thing.
Yeah, I don't get why
I
every
bought
other plug works
something
but that one.
in Sweden. You have to buy. I think because we're talking
Like the
about
teeth.
European outlets conversion
Yeah.
with a North American plug for the or AC adapter, whatever it's called for the 3DS. Yeah, it does not work. You have to buy a European AC adapter. I did that because I wanted to charge up my 3DS for the
Well,
flight
yeah.
home.
So I had my awesome Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer time like the whole way,
And then dead.
and then I couldn't play it anymore.
Yeah.
When I was there, and it was so frustrating. I'm like trying to jam it into the thing. Okay, I'm gonna hurt myself. I better just put this away. I had to let it die. I was working on something really great. I don't even think it's saved. Happy Home
sucks.
Designer.
That sucks.
I'm still obsessed though.
Two other things I just remembered that
What?
I got to take in this week too.
What?
Flash premiere of season 2 and Arrow premiere of season 4.
Oh my god.
And Flash premiere pretty good. Not as good
Oh.
as the best episodes from last year. We get the introduction of Jay Garrick, the Earth 2, the classic Flash, which I'm very curious to see how that all plays out. Some dark and brooding stuff is brewing in the Flash, and Arrow is working overtime to try to distance itself from the dark roots of that show. Did the Jays just lose? You okay?
I'm listening.
Is it all right? Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Are they
No, I'm
out of the
listening. It's fine.
playoffs
No, they're down 0-2 now in a 5-game series.
0-2. Holy crap.
have
They
to
might
win.
dig out that little
They have-
Marissa thing out of the mound.
But it was just for this game, because last game they lost. So like this game, we're like, okay, we're gonna turn
Okay.
around with little
All right.
Mo, and she
Okay.
was, and she had, and she was doing it, and then it all just fell apart. It's because of Jose Bautista. It's fine. You know what? I don't need to talk about it anymore. I'm gonna get worked up.
Oh, man.
Go ahead. Sorry.
When's the next
continue.
game?
Well, they have to go to Texas now.
Okay.
So it's fine. The Mets are playing tonight. So
That's your other team?
That's my
Yeah.
National League team. It's
Okay.
fine. We don't need to talk about my problems right now. Go ahead.
Aw.
You're telling me what the Flash.
Yeah, Flash, I would probably give the Flash premiere, I don't know, 7.5, 8 out of 10.
Okay, so
what-
still good.
Still good. It's a great show. I mean, that cast is so magnetic and so charming. I just like watching them all work off of each other.
Aw.
But the Arrow, I think, is struggling a little bit. You know, they had strong ratings, which is great because I want them to just keep iterating and improving.
Sure.
He calls himself the Green Arrow. He has this this big speech that he gives to Star City, which is a rebranded Starling City. They're trying to distance themselves from the dark world that they were before.
Okay.
But there's something about the faked Stephen Amell badass voice that they do,
Oh.
which bugs me. And
Yeah, of course.
I've put up with it over these seasons, but I don't know, this whole thing where he's talking with this kind of, it's like one of those voices that they like when they catch predators and they put him in black silhouette or something, and then they have him talk about it because he doesn't agree to appear on television.
Right, so they have like the low.
Yeah, I'm Green Arrow. It sounds wrong.
Yeah,
you know?
of course.
I don't know what the right thing is, but it just sounds wrong. You know?
Right, because you want to have, like, they obviously need to disguise themselves. The mask isn't just going to do it. Like, if I put a mask on, you'd still know it was me.
Yeah.
So
But the Flash, they don't do that. He just has his voice. What he does is he oscillates, though, which is perfect for the character.
Yeah.
Because he shakes, he hyper
That
speeds
That makes sense.
to make his face blurry and his voice sort of multiples, which
That's
is
really cool.
great.
Yeah.
I love that part of the fiction. But with Arrow, he's got like this voice transponder thing, and it just sounds weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
so
focusing
we're
on
getting rid of
that.
it. So
Yeah.
let's get rid of that, okay?
Yeah.
Arrow, let's just get rid of it
But he
altogether.
can't do. They're all wearing hockey pants. He can't do that either, right? I'm a hero, and I'm gonna get you, bad guys. He
What
can't
is
do
it?
that.
You have been a plague on this city.
Yeah.
Or
You
whatever.
failed this
You
city.
failed this city.
Yeah, he can't do Batman, and that's kind of the challenge with that show in general, is that they veered too heavy into the Dark Knight kind of territory.
Yeah.
So one thing I do like is the new Speedy, which is his sister. Terrific. She's got a great energy about her. Her outfit is awesome. I like her attitude. They're doing some good things.
So,
but
you've been really into the superhero shows,
Yep.
as per usual.
yeah, haven't seen Gotham, and I haven't seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm taking a break from both of those until the buzz is great.
Yeah, no, we need to take a break from those shows just altogether. I don't. There's nothing that seems to. I don't know why. Like
I liked a lot of Gotham. A lot of Gotham was pretty cool. But I started to enjoy Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. by the end of the last season, but I can binge those. But Walking Dead, I'm so psyched for. I watched the finale of I stayed with Fear the Walking Dead. I watched all of those episodes. I had a blast with that show.
I need to get back on it because I don't stream the way you stream.
Yeah.
But I will, because I do. Like, I was getting into it with the episodes that we had reviewed. I was getting into it for sure. I can only I have these shows that I binge for a certain amount of time. Like, now I'm done. I'm done with Scandal. I've binged it all.
Yeah, and we're done with Narcos. Did you watch all of Narcos?
No, I still have a couple episodes left of Narcos.
You know what I just realized today or yesterday? He's Oberon.
Just one episode left.
He's
Oberon.
He's Oberon from Game of Thrones.
Oh.
Pablo Pascal or whatever.
Oh, yeah. What, really?
I just clued into that. Did you know that?
Oh, right. That's why we know him.
Yes.
Oh, my God. The whole time I'm like, wow, this guy's really familiar.
He's
great.
great.
He's kind of like Diego Luna. I'm really into this.
He was great on Game of Thrones, and he's
Sí, papi.
great in Narcos.
Mm-hmm.
And I have not been able to drop Narcos out of my brain. Even with all of these games and all of these different things that we've been doing, still want to go back to Metal Gear, all of this stuff, but I can't not think about Narcos. That was such a cool show. That was a
Jamie
really
Casey
powerful
was-
show.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It is very good, and I'm into all the Latin in
Yep.
it too. I love those. I love the Latin language. I just love everything to do with South and Central America. Like
Yeah.
that Spanish language is just so beautiful to me. So I mean, even if the show wasn't as good as it is, I would just watch it just because I love the way it sounds. It's beautiful.
Yeah, incredible.
I know. So
I
it's
miss
good
it. I
TV.
can't wait for the second one.
Yeah.
The next thing up though, probably pretty soon. We're going to be watching Into the Badlands and reviewing that. But the Jessica Jones show. Hopefully they'll send us something on that pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's good.
It's going to be good. I
Okay.
think it's going to be
It's
good.
gonna be good.
I think it is. Netflix knows what they have on their hands. They know they have to train us to think about it and care about this character.
Yeah, but remember that one show that was really bad and they brought back for a second season? Now
Hemlock
they're
Grove?
bringing it back for a third
I
season.
can't believe
Yeah.
that.
I know.
I saw the press release on that.
Yeah.
They did not send us preview copies of that.
Yeah, I wonder why.
But apparently people are watching that thing, and it's the right time of year to bring out these kind of spooky horror things. But
Yeah.
I'm psyched about Jessica Jones. I know there's a big presence at New York Comic Con, which we're not at this weekend, unfortunately. There's also the Marvel Battlegrounds announcement has just happened for Disney Infinity, which United Front Games, some of people out of
Yeah.
Vancouver are working on. And
Very exciting stuff. And Vic won't brag about this, but the reason why they're working on the game basically is because of Vic. Like, he was the one that introduced them to the people at Disney Infinity. And basically, like, they wouldn't have known about them if it weren't for you.
Well, I didn't pimp them up as a studio to work at Disney Infinity, but I thought that Disney should know about these guys
Yeah.
because, I mean, a lot of them are friends. I've known a lot of these people for a long time in
Sure.
the city, but
Yeah.
I just thought it was amazing that they had developed something like Little Big Planet Karting and Mod Nation Racers and Sleeping Dogs all
Yeah.
within the confines of one studio. I just thought that the ambition and the audacity of that was phenomenal, and they can handle racing and third-person action stuff really well. Why not build something cool in the universes that Disney has? So
Yeah.
I introduced people to people and ended up something that
you should
they're...
look as somewhat of a matchmaker.
Well, I mean, I've been lucky enough to meet a lot of people across all different spheres.
So
on
if
this
you're
stuff.
looking for love, he can also help you in that
Okay,
area as
yeah.
well.
Thinking of starting an advice show.
Well, you could.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? I don't mind. I love expressing my opinion when it comes to that kind of stuff too. So if you
Yeah.
want to do that, I'm in with you.
All right.
Yeah. We
Okay.
can just get people together. We'll
So,
make love happen.
Loving in a digital age or something? like
Yeah, let's do it. I love
Okay.
that we're having another production meeting
that? Yeah,
right
okay.
here.
Like how you make real human connections when we're all just
We're all
distanced
just
by
online.
by bits and
Yeah.
data transfers.
Exactly.
Right.
But I just saw this article recently too on how when you're with somebody for a long time and you just like have this comfortability with them, like
Yeah.
you're on your phone a lot around them too, which is like you just because you know what, we know each other, we're cool, we're just gonna be on our phone and it's fine, and like I'll just check my phone
Yeah.
while you're checking your phone, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. But apparently this is adding to our depression in
Yeah.
life and also making us feel more negatively about the person that we're with when we're doing that around them. So
Well, I think what happens, and I totally agree with you,
Yeah.
is that when you are ready to not be on the phone and you look at your partner and, they're
they're
on the
their phone, yeah.
then you feel like you're not in sync.
No,
right?
you completely disconnected,
Yeah.
which you have because you feel the pull to connect
So
online.
we're actually doing the show
So
right now. We've switched into the show that we just had a
I
production
know,
meeting.
I know, we're doing it right now, but I think this is important because I don't know, I just want, if people are more aware of it, and I'm guilty of it too, 100% guilty of it. So if we're more aware of these things, especially this weekend, I think it's a long weekend this weekend. I don't even know.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just be aware of the people that you're around and give your time to them, and just if you need to put your phone away and keep it far away from you, keep it far away from you, because I know it's like one of those things that we do too when it's a little bit awkward in a situation, like if you're around family, you don't really want to, you're not talking or can't contribute to a conversation, so you like pull out your phone and you're just on it checking.
Right. Yeah.
Like make a mental note to not do that. Like keep your phone away and really try to engage with your loved ones, because this is the time to do it. When we have a long weekend like this is when families get together, and yes, all this stuff is amazing. It's so fun being able to play games and talk about them and movies and TV shows and blah blah blah, but like we can appreciate them without appreciating the people that are in front of us first. So
Well, there's the stories that matter to us and that we connect with are
Yeah.
about human relationships
Right.
and human contact. And if we have given up human contact in order
Yes.
to be engaged by this entertainment that we're all consumed with, or these digital connections that we're all consumed with, then
Yeah.
we're not really figuring it out. And
Right.
I think it's going to be interesting to see when this obsession that we all as a population have with these digital toys has subsided a bit, and we've learned to integrate them into life without being fully consumed by always being online.
Oh right, there's a term for it. It's called Phubbing. Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
It's called Phubbing. Okay.
What is Phubbing? What's the term?
That's a name it's a new word that someone invented, and it's catching on. It basically means when you're with somebody and you're on your phone. And
Okay.
Yeah,
the
so
person
you're
seeing.
snubbing the person that you're with because you're phubbing
Yeah,
them.
someone in
Oh.
the chat just said that at
The-
the beginning of the episode, Marissa was
phubbing
phubbing
you
Vic.
because I was looking at the baseball game, right?
Okay. So it's Phubbing?
Yeah.
Like phubbing? Okay,
Yeah.
like a phone.
I
Interesting.
hate there's a term for it now because everybody does it.
Yeah.
It's like a
It's a cross between phone
Snub.
and snubbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phone and snubbing. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
no, I know. We need to connect. We just watched a movie today that texting was a big part of the narrative, and it will be interesting to see how that ages,
Yeah.
and to see how movies 15, 20 years from now, or people looking back at movies like that 15 or 20 years from now, if they will just be idiots.
I know.
Like honestly, like have we just been fools to be this sort of engaged and obsessed with? Like I took cellular data off on Facebook, so I don't check Facebook when I'm out away from
Oh, that's a good idea.
Wi-Fi. It was sucking down so much data when I
That's
did check
actually
it
a really
out.
good idea, yeah.
And I had also that compulsion to kind of see what's going on in everybody's world.
Mm.
I love many aspects of it. I love sharing many aspects of cool things that are in my life too on Facebook. But yeah, it's great to take a break, man. It's great to take a break from all of that stuff.
Take a break, shut it down,
Yeah.
shut it off.
Yeah,
I
and
say
as
these
much
things,
as-
but I have to practice what I'm preaching.
Totally, and as much as I love that my daughter is checking out these games with me and all that stuff, I'm terrified that that's all she's gonna want to think about. So certainly getting out for walks and doing other things and creating art together and stuff like that. That's and singing and all the other things that we
Go
can
to
do
the
together.
park, go out this weekend, especially if you're. I mean, do it if you're American too. But if you're Canadian, like it's time to give thanks. This is our time for
Yes,
that. So
yeah.
just give thanks and be around the people that you love. And
I'm
wanna be
seeing
around.
friends. We're a big
You
group
are?
Thanksgiving family
Oh,
friend
that's
type
so
thing.
sweet.
It's gonna be so fun. Yeah.
Oh, that's so precious.
Yeah.
Um,
Ben Hankey, who was on our Game of Thrones show,
yeah.
who works at Microsoft. I'm going to go spend time with him and his family this weekend.
That's so sweet. They have a really sweet family too. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. What are you doing? Are you going home? No more airplanes for you for a while, right?
No, I'm not going on an airplane for a minute. I'm gonna. No, I can't. I have a friend's wedding in Toronto, next weekend, so I'll be getting on an airplane then. But this whole weekend, I just can't. I'm going to an Oktoberfest thing this evening.
Yeah.
And then, that's it. I didn't plan for Thanksgiving at all. I'll just bake something probably.
Right.
And
How
maybe
do you
Skype in with my family.
How do you feel right now? How jet lagged are you?
I'm pretty. Yeah, I forgot to put mascara on. They're just like things that you just like. I don't know. I'm just gonna like paint my face and
You're
walk
in a
out the door.
haze.
Yeah, and then like it was just
I
all
think
kind
this
of.
is it. And honestly, I feel like that's what like when you have a kid, that's how you feel all the time.
Right, like I
You
will just forget to.
You're
mascara
just jet
on
lagged
daily.
all the damn time because
Yeah.
you are on the schedule that they're on, and
Yeah.
it's just insane.
You just try to sleep when you can.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm a little disappointed that there weren't more things to buy candy wise in France. Like get it together, French people. I don't understand. Like, why don't you have all these candies that I can buy? I don't understand you. Like, I went into the Munich airport and there was all kinds of stuff.
They're phubbing you on your candy exploits.
No.
Candy expedition.
But it's fine. So I stocked up on. I think it's so important not only to talk to the people that we love in our lives and include them and give love to them, but also to bring them candy from different countries that you visit. Because why not? Like you're thinking of them and you want to share what you've seen and what you've tasted. So I got macaroons. I'm gonna tell you that. I brought back 12 macaroons to give to friends here. And there are 6 left.
There might be. I was wondering how many were left.
There are 6 left. They only last for 6 days though, because you can't.
Oh right.
Right.
Yeah. So don't see anyone. Boom, all yours.
No, because I got
bam.
2 of each flavor, so I had 1 of each flavor now, and I'll just have one more. Like it'll still look full if I tip them the other way.
You have to make sure they're not poisoned.
Yeah,
right?
I'm just testing them.
Yeah, they might go bad when you cross date lines. You never know.
Exactly. So I'm doing it for you. I'm
right.
doing it for you.
Some news happened this week. Blake sent some info. I think the biggest news.
Okay, yeah.
We're gonna have to make it quick because I'm almost out of tape.
Yep,
It's like
we'll
3
be
o'clock
quick.
right now.
Okay.
Okay, biggest news.
Far Cry Primal.
Primal, yeah. Far Cry Primal.
Yeah.
Elias Tefexis.
So proud of him.
The 2 games that come out on February 23rd, he is the voice star of both games,
them, yeah.
which is absurd.
There's a lot
who
of
does he think
Elias
he
in our
is?
ears, yeah.
Troy
I know.
Baker?
Who do you think you are?
You think you're Troy Baker, Elias? No, I think that's wonderful. He has an amazing voice.
He does, and he's Troy Baker of Canada. Why not? Why can't we have him?
Well, he could end up being the Troy Baker of the world, But the voice strike might actually happen next year.
What?
Yeah, all the performers are saying that they might actually go on strike
Because of how little they're actually paid.
There's a whole bunch of things, but residuals are part of it. How much they're worked, how little they know about the projects, and there are some big expectations, I think, on the part of the video game industry. And frankly, like, you can't make games today with shit voice acting. You need great cast members that are really committed, like Troy Baker, like Nolan North, like Elias Tefexis.
Yes.
And they're a huge part of the creative endeavor, and I feel like they should be happy,
For sure,
they should feel like, Jennifer Hale, they should feel like they're being compensated fairly, and they're as big a part of the creative team as everybody else is.
For sure,
Same with the developers, mind you. Like the economies of these games should reflect well on the creative, blood, sweat, and tears of all the people involved. I feel that.
Okay.
And if budgets have to be realigned or reshifted around, or I even think that this less is more kind of sort of thing that is happening in games. There are less of them, but when they do come out, they're a little bit more special, I feel like, right now,
Yeah, for
so
sure.
they're not as crowded and cluttered. I want more games. I would love more Uncharted caliber games, but in the absence of that, I would love more that quality, even if there's less of them.
This is how I feel about that.
Yeah, smirky. So that
About your topic.
is. Does anybody have a question before we take off?
Yeah, I had a couple of questions
okay.
from the chat that we can go through in a lightning round, I guess.
Okay.
John Nicholas was asking if social media has replaced friendships in real life, but we sort of addressed that with the Phubbing conversation that you just had. Big Fatty Floyd wants to know, are Scott and Vic going to grow a Movember mustache this year?
Oh my God, I want that so bad. I'm gonna grow one.
Oh, really? Okay, that's awesome. I don't think we are. We're not set up. Actually, we have time, right?
You have a face.
I keep feeling like we're at the end of October, but I'm already planning the end of October shows.
Yeah.
We do have time. You know what? Let's Scott and I will talk about it.
Okay.
That would be crazy to grow a mustache on the show.
I want to be involved.
I will not
be
because I value my baby face.
Okay.
Okay.
What games and movies are the team most looking forward to?
Probably
Star Wars, right?
Now?
Yeah,
like what's coming out?
For like the end of the year.
Well, it's Fallout 4 and Halo 5 is so imminent. I'm freaking out. They just went gold. I have a bunch of friends that worked on that game.
Yeah.
They're exhausted. And I loved Halo 4. I thought Halo 4 was something really, really special. And I loved what 343 did. So I'm really fired up. And we get that soon. Might be next week. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Surprise, it was me the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, follow for sure. You kidding me? Of course.
Yep.
But I already have my game of the year. It's in my hands right now.
What is it?
Animal Crossing.
The
Happy
Animal
Home
Crossing.
Designer. No,
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
And
Swangor
Battlefront.
Swangor wants to know what are your thoughts on the PS4 price drop in America but not in Canada?
It did drop in Canada.
Did it drop in Canada?
It dropped in Canada,
but they raised it in Canada a few months ago, though. So
it's all to do with the exchange rate. Blame Stephen Harper, or blame whoever you got to blame. but the economy.
Blame Harper for everything. Stop Harper. Oh my God, that reminds me. Please go out and vote.
I would like to stop Harper. Yeah,
Really?
we definitely need to get everybody voting out there.
And vote this
Yes.
weekend. The polls, you can actually go to certain places. They're open now and will be for the weekend. So you can go and vote now.
And I don't know if it's Harper's government or whatever, but there has been some monkeying around. It's in news sources right now with some of the registration cards. So if you are old enough to vote and you're voting, you're planning to vote. You cannot complain if you don't vote.
And
you
make
gotta
sure
make
you
a change.
bring your ID.
Bring your
with
ID.
you, because we have racist voter ID laws just like in the States.
And you can vote early. Try to vote early, and I would suggest you do, so that if any BS is pulled while you try to vote, which is happening, you can go back and deal with it.
This should not be a thing in our country at all.
There is a ton of corruption, and that's why this, and this has just been a ridiculously long, election process. It's ridiculous, and hopefully some big changes start to happen out of here.
I did register.
We're in politics.
I will be voting. No, I just think it's important for this weekend.
Yeah.
Please go out and vote. If you're Canadian, also this weekend, please, hug your family and tell them how much you love them.
And Election Day, just so everyone knows, is October 19th.
Yeah, and
Monday, October 19th.
I really don't talk about politics all that often.
You don't.
On Facebook, I do with people that I know, but and I'm not going to. But all I will say is stop Harper. That's all I will say.
Like that. That's not political at all.
Well, I don't care who you vote for.
You can vote for
but
anyone
stop
outside of Harper.
Harper. Yes. Stop that
conservative.
guy and his crooks. Okay.
Go
Anyways.
the other way. On that note.
Yeah.
On that note, we're almost out of time.
Okay.
Stitcher.
Well,
what
are you gonna play? Just more Animal Crossing?
Obs.
Okay.
All
right.
We have a lot of stuff to play for next week. So
Yes, you'll be playing a lot of Lego. Good luck putting that together.
We're
in your
putting
jet-lagged haze.
again.
Yes.
Thank you, Victor Lucas.
Woo! A lot of Lego, and I'll
Any
see you
other
in
thing?
Star Wars Battlefront too.
Oh, great.
Yeah, add me Bad Blake S on PSN, and I'll play Battlefront with you.
All right, and I'll probably try to stream a little bit more Uncharted. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for listening. If you're
week.
listening to this,
Stitcher.
see you next week. Stitcher. Woo! Vic's Basement would like to thank its sponsors: EB Games, Nintendo, Xbox, and Gameloft, makers of Dragon Mania Legends, which you can play for free right now.